Alright, it's day 274. Today was some pretty good progress, work day. I have the script going. I have the scraper going right now, scraping leads. It's at like 150 a minute, which is pretty good, but it's not what I originally intended when I set out with this project. But I spent basically half the day researching, poking around, because like I said before, I'm at the point with this coding where AI really can't help me anymore. And there's not too much information online, so I've been like just like reaching out to people kind of in the space, trying to get some ideas. And from what I've collected, no one is really scraping data beyond 5,000 per hashtag. I talked to one guy, said that was his limit, and then a bunch of other people, it seems like they're capped a lot lower than that. So it would be like 1,000, 2,000, nothing close to what I'm doing, which is cool because like I'm a fucking idiot and I'm out here like with the best one on the market as it seems. But there is some kind of illusionary tale about how I could get a lot more theoretically, and it involves, I don't want to get into the nitty gritty of it because it's kind of boring, but I originally started using the script, or I made the script on an Android emulator, and sometimes apps can detect that. They treat like a rooted device, which rooted means like it's like the jailbroken version of Android, so it's like more power and you can like fuck with apps and shit. So apps don't like that and they can detect it. So my theory is that TikTok kind of detects that and puts a certain limit on my device. So my only other theory would be to somehow intercept and do what I was doing on my phone, which sounds possible, but it would be pretty hard. But it's nothing I couldn't do, because I was just fucking around on my phone and I was scrolling. I wasn't on a hashtag page, I was on an audio page on TikTok, and I was kind of just counting the swipes because each swipe returns about 20 videos or so, give or take. And I got up to like 300, above 300, which would be more than 5,000, which is what I was limited to. So it's like, if I could track that and emulate that in the script, then I could very well be on my way to a lot more than 5,000. So that's the only real path I see to improve this. But right now, I mean, the scraper works, like I'm not gonna lie. I have 15,000 leads so far. It's going right now. It's probably gonna get another 15 or 20,000. I'm just gonna leave it on overnight, and it works super well. I'm not getting blocked or anything. Like I said, I'm doing 100, 200 leads a minute, so it works fucking pretty good. It just goes through every hashtag. Obviously, it gets stopped at 5,000 videos per hashtag, but you know that adds up when you have like 20 or 30 hashtags in there. So works well. I mean, I think it was like 2/3 of the data that I scraped was, or of the profiles, they were under 100,000 followers, which is ideal and what I'm shooting for. So 66% at 10,000, like it won't hopefully take as long, or I won't have to overshoot my data by as much as I thought I would. Like I'll probably have to scrape maybe 200,000 leads to get 100,000 that are pretty primed, and that also is heavily reliant on the hashtag I use. But yeah, like I said, it's just getting to a point. Time's running out, so I'm just gonna let the scraper go. I got a minimum viable product with it, and it's getting leads right now as we speak. So can't complain with that. And yeah, we'll be shifting our focus more into actually generating revenue through emails, and shit's looking good. Brainstorm some email ideas today as well. Send that over to some people that are gonna write them and design them, so that's kind of not on my plate, thankfully. And my fucking control outside of lead generation, which is pretty big, I'm just managing all the emails. So I'm managing the email flows, what gets sent, which group, because you have to think we're sending on 5 different domains, and you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna send 10,000 emails from each domain every single day. It's like you're gonna end up in the spam folder. So you have to like segment it really specifically, you need to send like 5. You need to split that. So initially it'd be like the first day we're gonna send 500 emails per domain. I need to split each 500 up by 100 and send batches of 100 out throughout the day at different times to not get kind of blocked. And then you have to slowly increase that, and then you have to manage, like, because that's like segment one, right? But it's also 25 different segments, so you have to manage that and be like, well, segment one, it's going to get another email in 3 days, which is the second email in the flow. But then on day 3, you're also going to have 2 new segments that you have to monitor, and then those 2 segments are going to get email too. And then by fucking day 7, it's like you're managing like fucking a bunch of shit. So it is like a decent amount of work. It's also the biggest. It's the only driver of revenue. So it's important that I do not fuck it up. But once that gets into the swing of things, and the emails are going to be built out already, so I really just need to manage that, make sure all the emails are scheduled, and keep a really good job of tracking it and tracking metrics. And then in my downtime, I'm just going to try and blow past this fucking scraping problem, because like it's good for now, it'll work for now. Hell, we might even be able to get like a couple 100,000 good leads. But like I said originally, I want millions, so I'm gonna see what I can do. And I bought myself some time, I guess I could say. Got 100,000. I'll have 100,000 prime leads ready to go for our launch date, which is good. And see what I can do in the next month with this scraping project. But it's transitioning slowly into let's make some fucking money. So yeah, that's it for me today. I will see you all tomorrow.